Okay folks, I nearly forgot a piece because I had it sitting on the windowsill rather than having it down here on the bed. So I'm going to just do this one and complete this little subset of 5 instead of 4. So I just noticed it and it was a bright and colourful piece, so yeah. So hopefully this will turn up a treat. Sorry about the shaking folks. And it looks like the sun's out. It looks like our storm has fizzled again. It was like that I think last week. So we seem to be having a lot of fizzles when it comes to storms brewing, or rain and storms and hard and blustery wind. It seems to be a load of wind from the weather forecasters, but it goes to show the technology is not all that good when it comes to forecasting weather. So it looks like it's another fizzer. I nearly forgot about it because I didn't hear it. Anyway, what do we got? We got here a Loom band bracelet. These were really popular apparently in 2014, I think, 14. These Loom bandy things. But basically, yeah, it looks like this storm is a fizzler, or a fizzer, whatever you want to call it. It's not happening. Maybe it'll happen later. Maybe we need a bit of heat in the sunshine, but it was sunny this morning. So it looks like we've got another fizzler of a storm. It hasn't eventuated. You can see the scratches on the glass in there. I'm going to make this perhaps a movement piece. But basically, yeah, you just get the feeling that the Weather Bureau just can't seem to get it right anymore. Of late, they just seem to be getting it all fucked up. They just don't seem to have the ability to pick what's going to happen in the weather. So I don't know, it's all this technology and all this whiz-bang crazy shit doesn't work. It just doesn't seem to work. I was actually wondering about that. I was hoping it would fizz because I was out this morning and I had things I had to do and I didn't want to be caught in the rain. But now it's happened and I got home long before there were clouds. They looked like there were storm clouds, but they weren't all that. Yeah. Now that looks really quite interesting. I think I could do better though. I do think. But yeah, you just get the feeling that the weather reports just keep getting it wrong all the time. So that's the blue bit there that I was looking at. So I'm going to try that again. But yeah, you just get the feeling that the weather reports just don't add up anymore. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do think maybe we could pull this down a bit. But basically you just get the feeling that the weather reports are just so inaccurate, grossly inaccurate. You just don't see any real use, and I really hate the way they have week-long forecasts, like trying to forecast the weather a week in advance, and it's like it doesn't work that way. You just can't predict the weather ahead like that. With the weather, I try to look at it day by day. You know, what's going to happen tomorrow, no later than tomorrow. Otherwise, you're just going to be always, and you end up forgetting anyway. I forget when the last weather report, what it had to say, what the temperatures were. My memory is not good. I've got memory problems, so this long-range forecasting does not work in more ways than one. And this looks really quite nice. Not the greatest. I don't really think I like this. I do think maybe I could cut it along the bottom a bit. Or maybe leave it like that. But basically I just find this long-range forecasting really annoying. It's just silly, you know. It doesn't work like that. It's just giving you hopes of this, or makes you worry about that, you know, when it's going to be a storm or bad weather and damaging weather and all that sort of shit. Why worry about it, folks? I actually don't like the look of this. I don't like it. I don't know. But basically, I just don't like the way the weather is forecast long range or mid range. If they can't get it right the night before, well, it's fucked. Why bother? It's like, why fucking bother? You know, it's just not going to work. Silly. It's a silly way of working. You just got to look at the day-by-day issue, rather than the trying to forecast weeks ahead, or a week ahead, or days ahead. You just go one day at a time as much as you can, until they have proper forecasts like that. Anyway, not the greatest in my books, but I'm pretty sure someone will like it. I think now we can call this demo quits.